Good afternoon, Minecrafters. This is Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. We are live here at Gargamel's stay establishment or abode. We got our friend, the Wandering Trader. We got our happy guest right there. So, we're going to try to get the floor here finished today and get the walls, start getting the walls put up. Let me make sure that this audio is transmitting properly. I know the gas is sounding good. Testing one, two, three. One, two, testing. One, two, test. Test, test. All right, so it sounds okay. So let's go over the National Day Calendar real quick. I haven't done that in a long time. And we'll get our day started. Let's see here. Today is July 2nd, 2025. If you were born today, happy birthday. And let's see here. Today is Thurgood Marshall's birthday, born this day 1908. Lawyer and first black Supreme Court Justice. Ken Kirstis, born this day 1916, actor finally remembered for his role as Festus in Gunsmoke. Festus, a day for the rest of us. That was a Seinfeld nod. I don't know if that's connected or not, but that's pretty. I just noticed that. That's pretty interesting. Barry Gray, born this day 1916, radio personality and interviewer who started call in radio. Interesting. Medgar Evers, 1925, born this day, World War II veteran and civil rights activist who was shot outside his home. I used to be a tour guide in D.C. and he was part of my tour. So when I see that name, it just pops right in there. I used to say that every day on my tour, Medgar Evers. Dave Thomas, born this day, 1932. If you like Wendy's, he's the founder of Wendy's, born this day, 1932. Polly Holliday, born this day, 1937, famous actress who played sassy character Flo in the sitcom Alice. Look up on YouTube. Kiss My Grits. Richard Petty, born this day, 1937, famous race car driver to win the NASCAR Cup Series championship 7 times. Paul Williams, born this day, 1939, founding member and original lead singer of The Temptations. Roy Bittan, born this day 1949, rock, piano, and accordion player for Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. So, also today is National Wildland Firefighter Day, National Anisette Day. So, if you get out your anisets, let me see what anisette is. I wonder if that's that one drink. Hello. No, I'm thinking of this other drink from France. No, anisette is the herb of the aniseed. Usually, the main ingredient in anisette is considered to have medicinal qualities, sweeter than other anisette-flavored liquors or liqueurs. Hello, with various cores dates back to ancient Egypt. Interesting. So get out your anisettes and your wildfire firefighters, and happy birthday, folks! If that's your birthday today, that was your National Day Calendar, July 2nd, 2025. We are moving on, and I'm checking out audio one more time. Nice. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to go and grab some more mushrooms. Do you think my S's were loud? Holy moly. Let's see if I can put my safety first. I said safety first. Let's see if I can throw. All right, let's go see if I can throw this stuff. I'm trying to think where I put it. Yeah, I don't think I ever showed you guys what's actually here on this island. The reason why I'm actually I'm sorry, I'm holding a snowball. Um, the reason why I'm building this stuff on this island, I'll show you real quick. See, maybe I can get him to fly me over there. Let's go over this way. There's an entrance to this island. I need to actually maybe make a stairwell from this Gargamel's house to the entrance to this island underneath the cave system under the island. Um, it should be over here. Let's see. It should be in the direction of portal that brings me into this area of the map. Not the portal on this island, but near the iron farm. I think it's right over here, if I'm not mistaken. Mm, Let's see if we can go out this way. I should be able to see the portal to this map out here if I'm in the right area. I should just fly. Get another view of the island. Should be able to see something down here if this is the right spot. Alright, maybe I should just use my elytra because I go a little bit faster. Let me get my rockets. We only have 5 rockets, that's not good. Oh, there you go, I got more. How's my elytra? Good, okay. So if I'm in the right spot, there should be a portal out here. Once my game decides to render, it might be right here. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. No, it's not. Yeah, definitely don't want to get lost. That's for sure. Oh boy. All right. Since the vibrant visuals, we get like this atmospheric effect that makes it hard to see far in the distance. See if I can scoot down here. What I should do is just, well, let's see if I can get some daytime in here. Wow. By time, I'll wait for the sun to set and all that. All right, here we go. We'll just pop out. You see, I got 39, 3194, 1345. Let me take a picture of that so I know where this location is. So basically, there's an entrance to the caves under the island that faces this other portal. And I don't remember exactly when I built this Smurf Village and Gargamel's place where is that entrance in relation to the placement of the village. Alright. Let me throw this bed down real quick so I can see. So this is the original portal into this area of the map. The iron farm is not too far from here. So I gotta go over to 3194. It's gonna be this way? Yeah. Then over this way. Yep. So, so I was in the right area. So all I have to do is dig down under Gargamel's house, and I should be able to dig right into this cave. So this is the original reason why I find this island significant, is because when I first came down here, when I first entered this area, There is this lush cave with abandoned mines down here, abandoned mine shafts, and um, spider spawner. That's what I found down here originally, and that's why I thought it was a good idea to make the Gargamel and the Smurf village right here on top of this place. So I can turn this into a real decent base and storage after I get Gargamel's place finished, and add more Smurf cottages and stuff. Here we go. So right over here is an actual spawner, spider spawner. I gotta decorate this place up a little better. But if you can look right there, that's the spider spawner. Once I go into hard mode, these guys are, I can do that right now. Let me see. The spiders will start spawning in, and they get pushed over here to this edge. I used to have it in normal mode, but because I'm trying to get builds done, I didn't want to take the time. So these guys get flushed over here, and then there's a channel of water that pushes them into this area. I'll show you down here. They'll come right to this edge here. I don't have a trident killer here, but yeah. There you go. And then there's a hopper here that collects their, well, it's supposed to collect their drops. Well, that's interesting. I didn't get no drops from these guys. Yeah, I got looting on this thing. That's interesting. Oh, they're going, wait a minute, what the heck? Oh, they're going down further. Okay. I wonder why I did that. That's interesting. Here we go. So you can see where I should have moved the killing box up this way, because you got to be close to the spawner, and I think the place where they're being transported to is too far away. Unless I turn this into a trident killer. But that's the idea. So this is like a spider farm. And an XP farm, so you get your XP while you're here. But I need to move this thing, refix it. Alright, let's head back up, try to get some more mushrooms for the floor. Once I can get orientated where I'm at here. And we'll try to, oh, I gotta get back into peaceful mode. Fridays is my hardcore playing days. This is just a normal survival world, but for now I keep it in peaceful, so that way I can get stuff done instead of having to worry about surviving and building at the same time. Yeah, now the fun part. See, that's what I'm saying. Gargamel's place is right above here, so I need to make a stairwell to come all the way down this way. And then there's abandoned shafts down here as well. I already messed with these shafts already, so I pretty much have an idea what's down here, but this could be turned really into a pretty decent base. There's more shafts throughout this place, which is pretty cool. I never really explored further down, so I need to get further into these mines and see what's really further down below. I'm at -6, so it'd be interesting to see what's down at the very bottom at bedrock. Alright, let's see if I can fly all the way back up. Almost. Since we're in vibrant visuals, the water has the appearance of being clear versus having the blue color, the normal blue color. I like that effect though, that's really neat looking. So I thought he would go back to where he was spawned at, but it looks like he stays in the area where you depart from. So that's interesting. Let me see if I can grab my snowballs. We need to go get some more mushrooms. Get his attention. I could probably fly and then jump on him. Almost. You should be able to see me soon. There he is. Come on, buddy. He's next to that mushroom. Come on, bud. Bud, bud. Nice. Go over to our mushroom patch and see if we get some more to finish that floor. And then try to bring these walls up. So if you were waiting for me to come online today, I forgot to post what time I was going to be on this afternoon. And on top, actually, I got up early. I was going to be on time around 1 o'clock, but uh, my Xbox doesn't go real fast, and there was a couple of issues I had to get through. And needless to say, I was late, so I apologize. Um, let's see here. Like I said, eventually I'm going to start to probably go back. Oh, did I knock that out? Apparently I did. This place has no shortage of cows. I tell you that much right now. Let me see. Might as well just use my good old scaffolding. Yeah. Also, I just remembered. So in the next drop, the next Minecraft update, they're going to introduce the copper golems, which is going to be awesome because the golems are almost like AI. So they're going to basically, if you have, when they spawn, they'll have their own copper chests, and whatever you put in those chests, they're going to put in your normal chest. And if you have items that are similar to what you put in their chest, they'll sort your items, which is amazing. So now we have actually game spawning uh, games item sorters comes right from the game. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be out. It's actually out now in beta, but it will be out in a future drop. So expect to see that in the very near future, which is going to be really awesome. And it makes your bases look a little more lively too. Wow, I thought I had some spruce. So that's a nice twist. I just saw that this morning when I was checking out my feed from the previous night, and it was in there. I was like, wow, didn't expect that at all. That was really cool. I think I did actually vote for that when the vote for the new mob, and they were mentioning that it was going to be like a sorting type of mob. Let's see if our friend has anything good. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Where you going? It'd be neat one day if these guys you could actually interact and talk with the characters in the game. That'd be interesting. Just like you do with Chat GPT. Because with Chat GPT, that was spooky. Um, with Chat GPT, as long as you don't wipe or delete any of the past conversations you have with Chat GPT, it remembers you. It based off of the past conversations and interacts. And it comes up with better, conversational points, anecdotes, because of the past conversations. And that would be interesting if game companies can implement that in their titles. That would be or games. It would be really cool. I uh, I like World of Warcraft, and that would be amazing. So like get you so in, immersed in the game. That would be so cool. Just like these cows. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. I can't believe we're finally finished this this floor. Oh my god. I really need to make a giant lantern. Maybe that's what I should do before I put the walls up because it's going to get dark in here. just a few more slabs and we'll have this done. Just run out here real quick. Well, actually, maybe he'll get me on top of the tree. Where's Smurfy at? There he is. Okay, I'm at a loss why he won't come down. That's maybe because of the cow, maybe? Yeah, probably because of the cow. There we go. I gotta get on top of a tree here. See if I can get on top of these trees. So what I should do is put down a lantern to get an idea of how to make a giant one. Or I could actually just Google it. That's weird how I made a smacking sound on top of leaves. Oh, I'm still holding the snowball. I was like, why is he still here? So to make a giant lantern, I would assume I would need, because it's normally when you create a lantern, it has like a metal frame that's a grayish color. So I would have to use maybe like stone blocks, I guess, to give that texture, and then glass, and I would assume either campfires, probably campfires to make a giant like torch. But I would have to see how big to make it compared to him. So I have to see how a lantern is compared to me, and then make it the same size as Gargamel. Well, not the same size as Gargamel, but proportional to Gargamel, compared to the proportion of the ratio between our size and his size. The reason why I'm knocking these leaves out is because of I can get more saplings. Then whatever I take from here, I can put back. Now the thing of it is, I don't think I have an actual lantern over here. let's finish this floor first, and then I'll see about making one of these lanterns. Oh my God, we finally this is finally done. Oh my God. Holy moly, this thing is huge. All right, so let's see what a lantern looks like, and then try to mimic it in a larger scale. I see. So I need like 9 ingots. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this lantern down to see what it kind of looks like, and then try to mimic that in a larger scale. So here's a lantern. So you see how it has like that grayish color? I'm thinking stone, like stone blocks for that. And it doesn't see, okay, so it looks like it has a flat bottom. It's perfectly square. And let me see how, okay. So us to that lantern is pretty much like, I would say 1 block high almost. Because we're 2 blocks high. It's not even like a full block, but let's just say a block tall. And Gargamel is made up of 1 blocks. So I would say like the length of his from his foot to his knee would be almost a block, I would assume, in his proportion, or maybe like Azrael, like half of Azrael. If you had a lantern laying down, the half of maybe even shorter, maybe the, the height of the height of the table, or half the height of the leg. What's I guess the leg. The leg would be a good proportion. Um, so if it's kind of rectangular, it's not really square. So let's see. This is just so I can figure out the proportions of this. Maybe 4, 4 by 4, like that. This could be the size of a lantern, maybe. And then we want to be as high almost as this leg. 3, 4, and then it comes in after that. Just bear with me, guys. I'm experimenting here. Science. It's all about science. I'm just using these inner stones so I can make this diagonal. We're on a diagonal on this build. That's why everything's like this and not flat. So if you're doing this flat or square, it would be more even, not on a diagonal. And then these, then it has to come in. That's the top, and then it has to come in like that lantern, and then it has that little top on it. That, and then it should have a top. I would assume here that would be the top, like that. So that's a Gargamel sized lantern. Let me just fill this in with glass and fill the inside here with torches. I would have to break this down again because I don't want this lantern here. But this is, like I said, an idea of how big this is going to be. I probably could use walls on this. Instead of the full blocks. I don't know if I have anything to make walls. I wonder, I think I could turn this stuff into walls, but I need more of that, and I don't have a lot of those. Cobblestone, turn them into walls. Let's go a little bit more than 12. Let's go with 20 maybe. 24 is good. I don't know. I think this needs to be, this is kind of flat. It needs to be a little bit taller. Go a little bit higher compared to our lantern. Yeah, just a little bit taller. You'll see once I put the wall in there. See how it's kind of squished? Maybe 3 blocks high? Be more appropriate. That cow just snorted on me. Alright, let's see if I can get some shut-eye in them. Alright, maybe not. I think 3 blocks would be perfect. 3 blocks high. And then come in from there. I don't know. This might go, maybe go on, excuse me, maybe going a little taller might work too. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It still looks a little squashed. Maybe a little bit taller. little bit better, and then I just put a top on it. Probably 5 would be like 5 just seems like the standard number when you're building in Minecraft, but I don't know. Right now, 4 seems kind of perfect right now. You just cover this up, put this in the center, and that would be should be the lantern, right? Then what I got to do is fill this outside with glass, and then see, this has got a glow on it. You really don't see the torch inside, you just see it glowing. So I could do like yellow stained glass. I had glass in here somewhere. Ooh, could use glowstone. Didn't think about that. Did I put that on the very edge, or is no? It's on the inside. Yep. There's our Gargamel size lantern. It saves us from having to make campfires and stained glass. You know, it's a kind of a shortcut. And it should give us quite a bit of light in here too, because of all the glowstone. I would just have to figure out where to put them. I think I'll just gonna leave that for there for now, and then start building up the walls. Pretty cool. We got a witch farm that can produce glowstone or glowstone powder, I should say. All right, let's put this in here. Put these in here, so I know where to find them, and let's get started on the walls. I might have already some stone brick. Yeah, most of this is going to be in stone brick. Here we go. This is going to be kind of the slow and boring process of the of this build. I'll try to make it a little bit interesting, if at all possible. But it's a big build, man. I'm interested to see how much light we're going to get from this lantern. This is going to be interesting. You see it, reflecting off the walls. It's kind of cool. Um, so how big this place is going to be? At least as tall as him, as his head, and a little bit taller. Then I gotta put a roof on this side, and then a tower is gonna be where Gargamel's sitting. So we shall see. Let me get my stone brick, or let me try to turn a lot of this into stone brick if I can, and just keep going around. Try to think of interesting things to talk about as we do this. There's got to be a window in here too. I just don't know exactly where. I have to look at the picture of this place to see where the window is put in. Go like this, make it go a little faster. Now, if for any reason I run out of stone, we can go back to the library, back at World Spawn to create or get stone brick. I should have more stone back there too as well. I've already dug into the place enough. Oh no, I won't be able to go back like that here. Look at that. Look at how much that's glowing. That's awesome. And if I have it hanging or something, that's going to be great. Should have put that in the center. But I wasn't sure. I needed to use that table leg as a measurement or guide. Well, all right. Let's see if I can get some shut eye because I can't see. All right, guys. So it's about almost 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna be on for about another half hour. Then I gotta split. But sorry for not being here earlier. But gotta do what I got to do. Like I said, if you guys are liking these videos or liking what I'm doing and you want me here longer or more days, just all I ask is just subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Twitch. And I gotta have at least I have plenty of followers on Twitch, but I need to have at least 3 people watching per day for 4 days in order to be just to be at least an affiliate on Twitch. And I guess because of the time of day I'm streaming, there's not a lot of people in the U.S. that are watching Twitch at this time of day. And in Europe, I think it's too late. I think people are actually in bed by this time at night. So it's a thing. But eventually I'll get this straight. Now this is a doorway, so I got to figure out. You know what? I should take this out so I remember this is the doorway. But there's got to be a step into here, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. But for now, just so that I remember this is a doorway here. Oh, I should leave this here so that way I know it's like the, what do you call that? The frame of the door? Interesting here. Just knock these out just a little bit. I don't actually know the. I guess that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. That was a neat sound. Um, I think I'm just going to keep going around, and then eventually, so that I don't make this too complicated. I was going to try to make the doorway right now, but that's going to be, like I said, the tough part when the stuff, when the stuff's not connected like this. I guess I have to look down when I drop this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Unless I stay on that. Nope. It's not going to work. Oh my God, it's going to take forever. Think positive. Think positive. My finger's going to get cramps. There is a way if you're want to do videos so that your viewers can see you actually building. But that really works. It's a mod that you can use on your PC that you can download, and it creates a camera that acts like another character in the game watching you. So that way you can video like a time lapse of you doing stuff like this. But I'm playing on my Xbox, so I can't do that mod on this. What I'm planning to do in doing for the future is go back to these videos that I'm doing now, like daily videos, and then putting them together, that you get this real fast time lapse of me doing these builds, and I think that would be really cool. Where's my boy at? Is he over there? No, that's a cow. All right, scaffolding it is. Always remember, scaffolding is your friend. Yeah, we gotta do this fireplace and a cauldron. I gotta put that in there yet. There's my man. That's interesting. Now that should go down. Oh no, I don't. I was gonna say maybe that goes down into that spider farm, but it doesn't. I could do. That was my idea, is to make something like that where it's almost like a mouse hole, but it'd be a Smurf hole. I don't know. We shall see. See, check the time real quick. All right. So I'm gonna be on here for about another 25 minutes, and then we're gonna call it a stream. Um, the video probably won't come out until tomorrow, so don't expect it right away. But yep. Yeah, it's a bare building on a diagonal because you can't just strafe and place as you run backwards because of the diagonal. There's a break in the outline, so you end up putting it next to it instead of onto the next block in front of it. I gotta be careful of not falling off here. So it's gonna take a good hour of me just doing this to get anywhere with this. But at least we got the floor finish, we got the idea what that lantern's gonna look like. That's gonna be pretty cool. We could use copper blocks, but like if you saw the lantern, the Minecraft lantern that I placed down, it's all like a grayish color, tin color, I guess. gears so this way I can go straight back without falling off. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what you call thinking ahead. I watched Ironheart 2 last night. The finale, the season finale was last night. It was really good. They introduced, well, I don't want to ruin it for you, so check it out. There's some really cool Easter eggs in Ironheart 2. So if you can, it's a 6 episode series. So if you get an opportunity to watch it, I highly recommend watching it. It's on Disney Plus. Um, really good writing. Uh, the director and writer from um, Black Panther did Ironheart. Really well done. Good writing, good acting, all around. Good music. And like I said, I've been rewatching Agent Carter and Agents of Shield. Man, that's been awesome too. 'Cause there's a couple of episodes I missed, and to get to see the whole thing completely is pretty cool. Again, they have Easter eggs from other, because the MCU, the Marvel Universe, tries to tie everything together, just like Star Wars does, and it's neat how they, with the writing, how they try to weave everything, connect everything together. What I would like to do, I guess, well, is to go all the way up and across. That way I can just do scaffolding and walk across. I just don't know how tall. It's got to be as tall as him. Let me grab a little shut eye. At least get the door in so we know what we're shooting for here. So if I count from his bottom of his foot all the way to the top of his head, should get a feel of how big he is. I took all my scaffolding down. So if you start from here and work our way backwards, we get an idea. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 5 is about 30 or 40. 5 and, no, it's about 31. Wait, 16, 17, 18. No, that's all wrong. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. I don't know what I'm thinking. 21. And I'm assuming it's about the same thing to the top of his head. Okay. We start counting once I get up to his head. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 31 blocks is the length of him. He's 31 blocks long. So if I make the doorway at least 31 blocks tall, should be reasonable. And I wonder how odd number, so on the 12th block be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait a minute. I don't know what I'm saying. I get 13. It would be the 6th block would be the center, right? One, shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be the center. No, the 7th block's the center. Yeah, that's right. 7th block. My bad. Should be 6 on each side. 1, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Now if I go up 31 blocks, that should be the center of this doorway. Oops. Well, we are at 71, 31, looking at 79, 102, 102 would be 31. I might as well just use blocks to knock them out as I. This should be 32. And it's got to have an arch, so it's got to come down. So if Gargamel stood up, he would basically barely fit underneath that doorway, that door frame, to come out. A lot of all the stone, this column's got to be knocked out. Only the frame stands, but just need to give it a guide of how. So I'm going to build this, keep building this all the way up until we reach the top of that. And well, let me see here. I don't know if I have enough stone. Check the time. Okay, we got 15 minutes left. Let me see if I can make some more stone bricks. Okay. Maybe around 90, we start working our way up for the arch. I should make that stone on the inside so you don't see it from the outside. Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? This and then up. I'll just keep doing it this way for now. Oh, I'm right up on it. Something doesn't. It's not adding up. This is the time for the happy gas. What? Yeah. Where's my boy at? Now, if I'm not looking at him, he's on top of me. If I'm looking at him, he's going the opposite direction. We'll go see if there's any stone over there anyway. Pick up. That's really cool. He's actually staying. He's not moving away. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's just now or he always does that, but that's pretty cool. See if I can. All right, don't go nowhere, dude. Stay right here. Can't see now. There we go. So if you dismount, he'll stay in place. And now he moves. No. See, this is the edge of the door, or the door frame. I should say that this is the door frame. We'll have to move the door frame. Unless I put it, I don't know. Just go with it. rounder though. But that's the idea. Maybe I should go up a little higher and then over. Looks too pointy. But that's the idea I'm shooting for. And then the roof should be just a little bit above that. And that would be the roof. That's how high I gotta go with the walls. Is the top of that. So over 31 blocks tall is going to be the walls. I wonder why I keep doing this with the edge. Oh, I think that I'm making the... Oh, I see. I was going to separate that one side of the place from this side, but I already have the stone on the floor, so I know. That lantern's pretty bright. I like it. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call the stream here, guys, and we'll be back on Friday for our hardcore world, and then Monday for this place again. I really apologize for being late and not being more prepared, but at least we have, maybe I can get my boy to come down. We'll do a quick fly around and call it a stream. Oops. Almost hit him. There we go. So there's Gargamel, there's Azrael, there's the outline of the perimeter of the place. That's the doorway. Let me see if I can fly out this way here. We can look back. See, this way you have an idea of how big this place is. So, because the Smurfs are like 3 apples tall, so you can imagine how big their house is. The house should come up to his knee. If Gargamel is standing next to the Smurf house, it should be up to his knee. But you can kind of see what the there's the doorway, and then the roof is going to be on top of that, and then you have the tower where Gargamel is sitting. Now the thing of it is I wonder if I made it circular enough. I hope I didn't make it too square. Now, I can't see nothing right now, but I don't know. This is looking kind of square. Uh-oh. It's got to be cylindrical. I can easily just round the corners to give it the tower feel to it. Well, sorry about that, guys. I wasn't planning on the rain coming in here. And since it's not a lightning storm, I can't just go to sleep. And if I turn off the weather, that's technically a cheat, so I don't want to do that. So, take off my helmet. And I don't think... Okay, I can do a raid, so let's see if we can do a raid real quick. Alright, we have Mr. Richard builds, we have Ace of JJ, and Altair Remix, and the winner is Mr. Richard builds, so let's see if we can go on there. It says Dwarven Brutalist City, Team Misfits SMP. So it's a multi-server channel. Or multiplayer, my bad, multiplayer. Alright, I'm going to hop in there. You guys have a good Wednesday. We'll be back here on Friday for a hardcore world, and I hope you have a great Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here today. Check out my YouTube channel where all the live video goes, and see you soon. Let me see if we go. Okay, thanks guys.